Hello and welcome back to Raw Slow Gaming and our Let's Play series here in not Bad City but in Football Manager 2019 with Bath City Football Club. We're currently in our third season and first season in Venera National League, and we are fighting bravely against relegation basically, and we have a very key game coming up here against Brackley, who are 22nd in the league. We are 18, so winning this match is very important. Losing it would be a disaster, more or less, since that would bring us very close to the relegation battle, as you see here. Brackley here at 28 points and 22nd as said, and we are at 33 points and 18th. And we are at home as well, so we really need to win in this match. It's really a 6-point match for us, I'd say. And we'll move forward towards that match here as usual and pick our team. And I think we'll stay with our very defensive mentality for the remainder of the season, no matter the opposition. I think, since we did so well last match we did. And we'll move forward towards the game, and if you enjoy the content here, remember to smash that like button, and also if you have any comments, any thoughts, anything like that about it, leave a comment and I read everything, and the most informative and positive comment will get pinned, just so you know. And also, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do so as well, and you can hit that small notification bell also if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on any of the new content that I will bring to you daily here at Raw Slow Gaming. And that pre-match tactical advice not so important here, and the odds here, according to the bookmakers, we are slight favorites to win, which is good. Let's hope we can make that happen. And a good training here overall last week with an average of 7.48, so that's nice. We'll see here quite a few players improving a little bit, but nothing really special to note here. Maybe Stuart here, who's improving on a lot of stats, but overall you see here, I'm not really sure that he's improving that much or improving at all, but I think he actually is improving quite decently actually, but it's kind of hard to see here with all the stats going up and down like that. And we would like to criticize Sutton here, but we are not able to do so, but yeah, it should be alright nonetheless. And also I want to do a quick shout out here to lollujo and his keeping it holme or holme series, which is very nice, I think, and I've taken quite some inspiration from that series here. So do take a look on his channel, and it will be linked below. And if you happen to come here from his channel, I do certainly enjoy the content and think that we are certainly taking some inspiration from him, and hope to be able to produce such good content here sooner or later. Let's see here, Candy and Baton, I think they did a good match or decent match here last match. So let's see here, 6.5, yeah, both doing 6.5, so only alright performance actually. But we'll let them play here until Hayden has his suspension. Well, since his suspension is over, then we'll play Hayden and Tavares again as center defenders, since they are our best option. But other than that, our team looks correct here, so we'll go to the match with our current lineup. And we'll just play here as fast as possible, or not as fast as possible, we'll just play here and hope that we can keep on the form, or keep having a good run here, or hoping that our change of tactics can work here as well, rather, is what I wanted to say there. So a pretty slow start here, the first 50 minutes, but a highlight here from Brackley, and it's a goal for Brackley Town, unfortunately. And yeah, not the greatest start at all, and that we wanted. As I said, this is a very, very key match for us, so this is very, very bad for us, but hopefully we can take it back, so to say. We'll just for the moment show some passion here. We get a corner here for Bath City in the 23rd minute, and it's a header on the goal, but the keeper saved there. So a good save by the keeper. And a highlight straight from the throw-in by Brunt here. Pass it to Merged to Stewart, passes it wide to Gray, and Gray moves it into penalty box and tried to cross, but it goes back to Genovese, forward to Markanday here on the right hand side, and the cross is in to Adeloy, and it's not a goal, saved on the goal line there, and Gray comes in here with the second cross, and it's out to Markanday, passes wide to Paxman, and back to Genovese to Markanday, and tried to pass Gray there, but no go, and it's 1-on-1 versus our keeper, but they shoot it way wide there. And yeah, another highlight here in the 27 minutes, so definitely seem like we are dominating the game, which is not showing on the scoreline as of yet, at least. And unfortunately it's a bad pass that's been cut out, and once again 1-on-1 versus our keeper, it seems, and they pass it back, and it's a goal for Brackley Town there, making it 0-2 for Bath City versus Brackley. Definitely not good here, so we'll definitely move up our mentality here to positive, I think, at least, or maybe attacking. We should do, yeah, I think we should do attacking at least here, actually. So we'll move it to attacking, or we'll move to the man more. We'll shout here as soon as I can press that button on a free kick there from Brackley over the bar. A corner here by Stewart from Bath City, and it's a header and saved on the line again, and the ball is loose, and somehow we didn't manage to get a goal there either. I'll shout some passion, but we couldn't do that since it was the end of the half. So after one half, the scoreline is 0-2 for Bath City versus Brackley. Shots is 11-8, shots on target 7-4, and possession 59-41%. So I feel like we have had a pretty decent game here, actually. And that unfortunately Brackley have been sort of lucky here, I'd say. I think we have created more chances and have been more dangerous. We have had 2 chances that were saved on the line, and a loose ball on the line as well. Yeah, I don't think it's been too bad, but yeah, definitely our attackers here maybe have not performed their best. So we'll be assertive here and say to Gray and Adeloy that we are not happy with the performance so far from them today, and we'll only speak with those two. And unfortunately we got more demotivated players than anything else from those talks, but yeah, hopefully we can get back here nonetheless. So maybe this is a chance. Gray here with the possibility to cross. No, and it's unfortunately dispossessed here early on. But we do have a highlight here coming up. A goal kick from our keeper. Up to Gray, to Paxman, to Gray here on the left hand side, passes into Paxman again, and it's a shot here, and we hit the bar, top bar, and it's out to Markanday, and the cross comes in. Do we get a second chance? No. So far we have been almost goal 3 times today, and we're still 0 on the scoreline here. So we'll definitely shout some passion here once again. We'll go to very attacking here, and we'll do some substitutions here very shortly. I will do substitution after this highlight here, and that must have been offside, I hope. Yeah, that looked like super clear offside. Yeah, well, I have no trouble seeing that. So definitely time to do some substitutions here. So we'll put in Oliver instead of Adloy, who's not having the best of games. We'll just put on Rig instead for Markanday, who are the most tired, so some fresh legs there. We'll show some passion again. And as I said, with this loss, we would definitely in the relegation zone or battle very much more. And it's certainly the case that we are not going to be able to win this. And this is the highlight, I guess, for the final whistle here, unfortunately. Since it's only 30 seconds to go here, and the weather have been getting quite bad here. We see very bad rain dropping down here. Yeah, only seconds to go now, so definitely for the final whistle here. So we don't manage to get in a reduction even. And yeah, this is really not what I wanted to happen here in this game. So the final scoreline then 0-2 for Bath City versus Brackley. Shots 15-12, shots on target 7-5, possession 61-39%. So as I said, overall it felt like a decent game there, but we didn't manage to get the goal on the ball into the goal, and which were the problem. And our players doing alright game, everyone basically. So as I said, I think we were more unlucky than anything in this match. But yeah, this were definitely not the match to be that in. But we'll see here. Yeah. Now we're down to 20th in the league, 14 matches to go, and yeah, definitely, as I said, much closer to the relegation zone. But we have here up to 16th place. It's very close, at least, so that's good. So we still have a chance here to go up, or yeah, go higher in the league if we manage to get ourselves together. Decent attendance there with 940 persons attending the game, so that's pretty good. And we'll just move on here towards the next game, and definitely we'll put in our best defenders there, center defenders, and hope that they can do better. I don't think Batten and Candidair had the greatest game, definitely not. So here is a player that could definitely be interesting if you don't get a prolonged contract with MK Dons to sign for us next season. I believe he is transfer listed, but they want a lot of cash for him, really, so you won't bother with that until we can get him for free. So the game coming up here is against Barnet, and we are our away team. Barnet is 11th in the league, so it'll probably be a tougher game than last game, but they aren't any of the top teams, so hopefully we can still have a pretty good chance. And we got some player development advice here, so we should criticize Ollie Merch for his recent performances, so we'll do that. We get the match against Wellstone to be televised, so we get 6k extra in cash for that, which is nice. Always nice with a bit of extra cash. So certainly something that we'll need. So nothing really happening here in the main box at the moment, and yeah, we'll probably do most of our changes within the team and such at the end of the season or in between seasons, and hopefully we will be able to stay in the league, and hopefully we will be able to keep our job as well, since we do only have a contract for this season and haven't been able to request a new one, or we have tried but failed due to that we are not on a good run whatsoever at the moment. So we get some pre-match tactical advice here against Barnet, some team instructions to remove, so we'll do that. And we are very much underdogs according to the bookmakers with an odds of 8 times the money, which is bad, of course. And we have the scouting meeting here. Let's see any interesting player. No, not the case, unfortunately. And decent overall training last week with an average of 7.2, not 6. 7.2 is what's correct. And nothing really special to note here. And we still would like to criticize Houghton, but can't, unfortunately. So let's see here, for under 18s we will not allow any players to be available for that, or senior players playing in under 23s if they need match experience. So we'll put in Hayden and Tavares instead of Batten and Candy, since they are better, or supposed to be better at least. And other than that we have Stewart, Paxman, Barrett and Brunt and everything, which is correct, and all players are in good condition and match sharpness. Well, Stewart lacking a little bit of match sharpness, but should be alright. So we'll kick off here and hope that we can have a better effectiveness mostly here in this game, I'd say, than in our last game, where I thought we didn't do that badly. I think we actually did pretty decent. A highlight here from Barnet in the 11th minute, and it's a goal for Barnet here, and unfortunately very early, and once again and not the starter we had in mind at all here. So 0 versus 1 for Bath versus Barnet here in the 11th minute. And I don't know what our defender did there trying to cover the post. Headed it more or less into goal actually. And yeah, I think more and more that we are actually going to end up relegated here in this season, but we still definitely have a chance here. It's not over until it's over, so to say. So a highlight here, Stewart with the ball in the midfield after a bad goal kick, but got depossessed quickly here. And Barnet driving the ball upwards here on the right hand side. The cross is covered, but they get a second chance, and here's the cross, and the header is over the bar. I thought that definitely were to be another goal, but that weren't the case, so that's good. But they are now passing in our penalty box very easily, and yeah, didn't like that at all. We managed to clear it though, so maybe a chance here for the counter-attack or something. Yeah, counter-attack. We managed to break the ball there in the midfield and depossess the ball in the midfield, and ball to Paxman, wide to Morkenday on the right hand side into Brunt, and he heads just wide of the goal there, unfortunately. Definitely looked dangerous there, looked like definitely a possibility for a goal, and a new chance here, or a highlight here in the 34th minute. Paxman with the ball, passes back to Genovese and up towards Brunt, and he gets a free chance to Adelaide, and it's a goal for Bath City here, making it all equal, 1-1 for Bath City versus Barnet here. So definitely a bit lucky there on the getting the ball there by Brunt. So this pass by Genovese, and I don't know what the Santos did there. Stumbled on the ball, more or less it looked like. And yeah, that's the engine's fault, I guess. And a corner here from Barnet, and I guess it will be another goal, and it is for Barnet here, so very short-lived there, our hope. So 1-2 for Bath City versus Barnet. And I just felt it that this were to be another goal here, so we lost, for us to lose all our hope as fast as we got some hope, which is a bit unfortunate. And another highlight here in the 41st minute. I don't know what happened there before, really. It looked a little bit odd. But let's see here. And definitely a bad clearing there from Tavares. And they get into the penalty box, and it's another goal for Barnet. 1-3 for Bath City versus Barnet here. And yeah, things are definitely not going our way. I don't know what as I tried to do that with that header straight into the center of the penalty box, yeah, more or less penalty area at least. So a last chance here before the end of the first half. Stewart with a shot, and somehow it's in the goal there. 2-3 for Bath City versus Barnet. So a reduction is in here. And yeah, that is definitely odd, but I guess there was some deflections here. So yeah, a shot that looked alright but got deflected and into goal. So very lucky there for us actually. So the scoreline after one half done is 2-3 for Bath City versus Barnet. Shots 6-11, shots on target 2-6, possession 47-53%. So overall, half a decent first half, I'd say. Not really the greatest, and looking at the ratings of our players here, we definitely have a few that have been doing very, very bad. So we'll go with we are not happy for a few of the players here with your performance. So with Hayden and Merge, I will do that for Mark and Day as well. And Paxman also. And Luke Gray as well. And that seems to work good for the selected players that got individual talk there, so that's good as well. So let's hope we can turn things around here in the second half, or manage to snatch up 1 point. 1 point would definitely be good for us here in this match, I feel. Well, all points that we manage to pick up in all games is very good as things stand. We do have a highlight here, and it's not a goal there, but I thought I would say that it was another goal for Barnet. And we have passed the 60-minute mark here, so we'll do a substitution after this highlight we have here. In the 64th minute, we have the ball in the midfield, Stewart with the ball, a tried pass up, that is unfortunately depossessed. And we have the ball back to Paxman to Stewart, and pass it to Paxman. Up to Gray on the left hand side, tries to do a through ball to Adeloyd, but it's went back up to their keeper, and the ball going back and forth here a little bit, and it's Barnet 1-on-1 versus our keeper, and it's a goal for Barnet here. Unfortunately, that's the end of the game basically for us, I think, or the chance to get anything out of it, and the scoreline 2-4 for Bath City versus Barnet here. And I'd say we were a little bit unlucky there, but it's a bad pass really from this player here, who I don't know who it was, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll do some substitutions here, and we'll see we have 4 players who are at 6.1, which is, well, ridiculous really, how bad they are playing. So we'll switch Hayden out for Batten. We'll put in Rig instead of Mark and Day, I guess. We'll go to very attacking, and we'll go to shouting, show some passion here. We got a highlight here in the 74th minute, Stewart with the corner to Gray outside, and he crosses to Adelaide, and it's a goal for Bath City here. And the scoreline now 3-4 for Bath City versus Barnet, so a reduction is in, and we still might have a chance here somehow. You never know, you never know. You shouldn't be unhappy until the final whistle, but yeah, I'm quite unhappy with how the season have been, really. It started so good, but don't know what happened after that. We'll keep shouting, show some passion here. Come on, one more goal, one more chance, please. Nope. This is the highlight for the final whistle, and that is the final whistle. So the final scoreline then for Bath City versus Barnet is 3-4. Shots 9-17, shots on target 3-8, and possession 46-54%. So an alright game, but still not alright in any way at all, really. Our defenders here having a very, very bad game. And actually here, looking at their players, they had Santos here, who managed to do 2 goals as a center defender, which is pretty darn amazing. And also are having a pretty bad game as well, once again, unfortunately. Which is, yeah, unfortunately, really. So we'll go on here and we'll check our league standings and everything like that. So with that match played, we are still 20th in the league here, and still to 16th place, pretty close, and still 2 points off from the relegation zone, but we are far too close to the relegation zone, don't like it at all, and yeah, we were close there. I can't get away from it that we were close, but yeah. Not to happen, I guess, and I can't really get away either from that we lost the game against Brackley, where we really should have won and were pretty much dominating the game, I feel, but it wasn't just meant to be, I guess. Anyway, that will be everything for this episode, so remember to smash that like button if you have enjoyed the content, and also to hit that subscribe button so you're sure to not miss out on any of the new content that we bring to you daily here at Raw Slow Gaming. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!